At 5, it's offer review, and yeah, I took the night off the last 2 days. I've had some back pain, and I did record an offer review yesterday, but it was trash, so I did not publish it because I was in a really bad mood. Doom 3 data mines. Big shout out to Mimball TV who made this spreadsheet kind of laying out the difficulty. What this means to me is that Doom 3 is around the corner, and also am expecting Gear Tier 17. Typically, we have a level cap increase, and then following patch, they usually have some sort of gear tier increase. So I think Gear Tier 17 is around the corner. More details to follow on that. Also, number one concern I believe out there right now is about the bracelet. And will you get the bracelet? And I pulled chat here, and 61% of the people here in chat said they will not, and 39% said they will, yes. Now, I take issue with this idea that, one person in your alliance could, move or be on a plane or go camping or have a severe medical emergency or family emergency or a job, anything really, right? And that one person could cause the rewards for the rest of the people, to go down the toilet, or just somebody takes the wrong lane. Even worse, what if someone just doesn't collect the milestone? You could, collect, you finish the raid and then you have to collect it for it to count. What if they just don't collect it? Oh my God, right? So in reality, there's probably a lot of really good players out there with one person that's throwing things off. I thought this was a pretty good post. And I think this is a deeply flawed system, 100%, where you have to have 24 people do everything. I mean, it's just a little taxing. If you're stressing about the bracelet, don't, or at least how we choose to see it. And this is, I think, pretty good. There's some good points in this. The entire team is scuffed right now. If you're free to play, on average, you'll have a 3-star Gambit, 3 or 4-star Dazzler, and a 3-star Sunfire. Bracelets are not. An improvement of a 3 or 4-star Dazzler won't be felt by most players. Have you noticed how long the next Scourge is taking? You're looking at Apocalypse sometime in December or January at the earliest. There will likely be an opportunity to gain more shards for all the required characters before then. And this right here, Apocalypse may or may not be amazing, and you may or may not need high stars. We just don't know, right? He might be, but we don't even know in what way. It could be raw damage or passive does something ridiculous. They spend an entire year on this event. They may want everyone to have him even at low stars. There will likely be additional Scourges right before the Apocalypse. At least they said that with Morgan. So rather than rush, you may want to build minimum necessary teams to get all the horsemen and wait until the second wave. Then you'll have all the information you'll need, which teams will be the best for each Scourge. I just think this is fantastic advice. And if you don't, you'll build anyways at that time. And then lastly, they are pressuring you into purchasing by releasing information in parts. Do you really think they wanted us to know about Asgardians now, or because Mighty Thor sales might have been low? We haven't even gotten We haven't even gotten the second Scourge yet, and this is characters for the third Scourge, right? My goodness. Rant over. The point is, yeah, it's stressful when you feel pressured, but the reality is there's a lot of time to make decisions in a game where misinformation or lack of information drives decisions and turns the scale back into your favor. Do the minimum needed and use the information to push hard once you have a guarantee. I just think that's a fantastic suggestion. But Scopely, this is garbage. This is, keep in mind also, this poll right here was done on Twitch, where I feel like people that watch YouTube videos, people that are on Twitch, people that are in Discord, people that are on Reddit posts, are more engaged than the average player. Like if we could ask this question to every player, it'd probably be a lot worse. So this is a segment of the community. So it's not a very scientific poll is what I'm trying to say, is that, this highly engaged part of the community on Twitch, is still 61% are saying that they're not going to get the bracelet, right? And I don't feel like that's reasonable at all. Justice for Ultron. So justice for Ultron. At this point, Scopely has made Ultron completely useless. And the issue is that they added red stars for Doom and Morgan Le Fay. Why aren't they doing it for Ultron? And I personally, my best guess on this is that they're waiting until Rogue red stars, and then they'll have a second round of selling dark promotions. So like they're going to make the scarcity super dense, and you're going to be able to buy the Rogue dark promotion credits and the Ultron ones all at the same time, and they'll sell you packs. That'd be my guess is what they're going to do, if I was going to guess what they're going to do. And then where the hell is Scarlet Spider? And then the answer to that question is the healer of a spider team is nowhere to be found months after release. I feel like we've been here before. Yeah, they did this before. So the pattern is predictable on this. It seems to me that there's one character on every team that they make unusually more scarce than the rest of the team. For example, in Darkhold, it's going to be Agatha, right? And then on Young Avengers, it's going to be Echo and so on. And in Infinity Watch, it was Moondragon. In Black Order, it was Cull. So same thing is happening here. Not good. Now, we've got a lot of offers tonight that we're going to go over that I think are pretty good. Plus, we're going to talk about all of the offers for the training materials, and I have already bought some of them. So, and congratulations to everybody that is getting a Mega Red tonight. My understanding is the event should have started tonight. First things first, we've got $50 right here. And this really comes down to if you value Mega Orbs or not. I personally don't value this all that much. I value these at $1.50 a piece and that $1.50 a piece. So there's a total of 11 orbs there at $1.50. So doing the math on that real quick would be a little more than $15, $15.50 or something like that. And then what do you value Mega Orbs at? To me, this just doesn't add up at all. So I'm not going to be purchasing that at all. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up on my boomer math. And then right here, this is a garbage offer. This is beyond garbage. $10 tops. Maybe this is worth $9 or something. Not even close. And then Rollin' Rebel bundles. So they are selling this, and this is kind of like, you missed the bracelet. You know, the bracelet's worth 10,000 points. Well, we're here. This is 7,000 points. So this will make up for not getting the bracelet. And what do we got here? Well, we've got an Elite 5 that's worth probably about $20, and we've got some gold that's worth about $10. But boy, yeah, this does not add up to $75. So they're just trying to sell you the bracelet. Basically, you know, the bracelet was worth 10,000 points. So not a fan. And then we've got Lord of Thunder offer. So this is the proper Thor orbs that I value at $3 a piece. And so these average about 9.3 character shards per orb. And they have minimum 6, maximum of 180. Now, there's some Gambit orbs, which we're going to talk about, that are not those orbs. Those are the new orbs that are inside of the game for the raids. And I don't know what to value those at, because you get like 3 Gambit shards, where like this is the proper Sunfire orb, which gives an average of 9. So if you're looking for Sunfire, I value these at $3 a piece. There's an Armory 14. Doesn't quite add up to $10. But anyways, we'll keep going down. Ultimate training offer. All right. So there's 4 offers. And I personally have already paid and bought for, and it'll be when we get to the free-to-play account. Actually, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account, and I'll show you them there, because they're on the free-to-play account. And we'll just look at them all together. Here, we'll just toggle over. So free-to-play account. That's the wrong button. Here we go. So we've got 3 offers. We got the $100 offer for $3,000. We've got a $35 offer for $1,000. Then we've got a $10 offer, which I already bought, for $350. So if you're just looking for training materials, this is going to be the best bang for the buck, because the $100 offer only has 3,000, where instead of 3,500. So I bought this, and I felt like it was a good value. And then I also bought this one right here. Same thing right here. When you multiply 175 by 2, you get 350. So if you're just looking for training materials, this is a reasonable deal. I bought the $5 and the $10 offer myself personally. Now, If you buy those two and you find that you still need more, I get it, because right now, Scopely's created this tremendous system of artificial scarcity, where some people have an abundance of gold orbs and other people are short. I get it. So this is still going to be here for another offer, and I'm trying to evaluate whether or not I personally am going to be buying all of these, and I probably will do that over the next 24 hours and make a decision then. But for me, I didn't have a problem with the $5 and the $10 offer, and that got me through about half of the gold. I had an excessive amount of gold, and some people are looking to maybe curb this bottleneck a little bit by purchasing these, for $100. That definitely will, push back the bottleneck for a certain period of time. Plus, also, this is super scarce, right? What did they try selling 250 of these for $50 sometimes, I believe. So they definitely have a high. They value these level 4 ions to be very high. Yeah, they value them at, for $50 you get 250,000. So which is not a great deal in my opinion when you need like 715,000 to go to level 4 blue ISO. Anyways, do what you got to do on that. And then also we're getting ready for the next Scourge event for Rogue, which should be, I don't know, this patch, right? And so they're going to be selling us offers for Young Avengers and A-Force. You can bet it. So this is $30. Boy, these are really tempting. You can see I need 8 more shards. Oh boy, 8 more shards to take it to the next star level. And then, so 30 character shards, 50 character shards for $30 is not a great deal. And then we got the same thing there for Echo. I just feel like they're very good, useful teams. Not only are they useful inside of Crucible, War, they're useful in Tower, and now they're going to be used inside of the unlock method for Rogue. So very good. Trash. We're in the trash area now. We're just going to scroll past all the trash. Then we've got Sunfire orbs again. Value these orbs at $3 a piece. So what we have there is 5 orbs. So that does add up to $15. That's the same orb. That is the proper character orb. I'm not a fan of this. There's another offer for $5, which has 750 yellow energy and a gold orb. I'm a bigger fan of that offer, especially if you're trying to push towards, getting to level 90 as quickly as possible. Again, trash. Don't like this offer at all. I believe the offer here, I don't think the offer is in the game. It's only in the store. Here, I'll show you in the web store. This might be a web store only offer. Anyways, it's $5, 750 energy, and it has a gold orb. So that offer I like much better than this right here, but that may be a web store only. There's now a way of logging onto the web store if you don't have Facebook through a Scopely ID now. So that makes things a little better for people that don't want to use Facebook, which I understand entirely. Let's move on and keep going down. Trash. Most of this gear stuff is trash. We're just going to scroll past all of these. I don't like any of these. Here's the thing with some of this stuff down here, like right here. Like if you get stuck on one of those murder nodes, like in the lane that I'm on, there's just one node that's super hard. Well, $3. This is, equivalent to 300 power cores. So you're basically spending $3 for 300 power cores. Normally that would cost $5 for 300 power cores. But the problem is that this can only be used for raid heals inside of the Gambit raid. I'm kind of ready for it to be over, to be honest with you. All right. And then this is outrageous. This is a Kraken snack. And then we've got Morgan Le Fay shards. These shards right here, if you're only looking for Morgan Le Fay, and yes, there are other things inside these shards other than Morgan Le Fay, they do average 3.52 shards per orb if you're just looking for Morgan Le Fay. I think it's outrageously priced, in my opinion. All right, let's get through all this trash. I think we've gotten through all the trash, and we're going to cycle over to the free-to-play account. There's some other offers. You know what? There's some offers not showing up here. We got to go to the web store. Let's go to the web store. Cajun Orb offer. So there's this one right here. I have to get close because it's really small. Cajun Orb offer, $20 US for 5 of these orbs. So these are not like the typical character release shards. These are not the ones that average 9.3. These are the ones that give like 3. So here's one right here. You get 2 orbs. So for $5, you'd be basically getting like 6 Gambit orbs or 6 Gambit shards. I'm not really a fan of that. So anyways, I just want to point that out. That is not like a proper Gambit orb where you get, an average of 9.3 per orb. It's not that at all. Let's look at the free-to-play account, and we're going to just scroll through all this and see if there's any other character offers worth taking a look at. What we've got here is we've got some Omega Red offers right here. So we've got 50 Maria for $25. And then we've got Captain America Sam Wilson for same price. And then we've also got the Sharon. Hope, congratulations to everybody that is getting Omega Red tonight. And there is gear tier requirements as well as star requirements to unlock Omega Red. Anyways, do what you got to do on that. I think it's a little bit overpriced in my opinion. But the reason why they're doing it is to help people to get Omega Red. But be mindful of there's gear tier requirements on as it gets closer to 7 stars. I think it goes up to gear tier 14. All right, what do we got here? Oh, we got Taskmaster. Taskmaster, 75 character shards. I actually kind of like this. Plus 2 gold orbs for $10. Good on defense with mercenaries. Still quite useful as far as that goes. And he's also used in the raid. Then we've got Colleen and Misty for $10, 75 a piece, 150. That will save you time. I think that's a reasonable value right there. 150 character shards for $10. Heroes for Hire, man. That actually seems pretty good. What? Emma and Strife? Emma's amazing. Emma is amazing. I just straight up amazing. One of my favorite characters. 75 character shards for $15. I think that's a relatively good value. Strife is not as amazing as Emma, but Emma is the best. Love her. One of my favorite characters in the game still. And then we've got Kitty. Kitty we got right there, 75 character shards plus 2 gold orbs, like 2 gold orbs worth about $3. And then we've got $10 for the whole package there with 75 character shards. That's okay. And then let's see what else we have. We're just going to scroll down. I believe that'll do for today's offer review. Let me know what you think of the training material offers and if that helped you a lot. It did seem to make a dent. I spent a lot of gold yesterday. I was able to make some progress on my roster because I was over, I had it was more weighted. Like I had 0 training material orbs and I had like 140 or something like that gold orbs. So I was able to get through some of those gold orbs. Let me know what you think in the comments section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.